What's up, everybody? I'm Cartoon Joe.
Hey guys, Travesty.
Welcome to another installment of Our Freakin' Journey, the weekly vlog brought to you by This Freakin Show, where we talk about our weight loss and fitness journeys. How's it been going, Travis?
Bad, man. This week was it. I don't know what happened this week on as far as a couple cool things, and then like the huge pitfall. So, I started making a lot more smoothies because because I realized as I knew what was going to happen is I don't go through fresh fruit as much as quick as I should.
Yep.
So obviously when I went shopping last weekend to go pick up some foods and stuff to really dive into this Mediterranean diet and follow it properly and everything, I overbought on fruit. I guess I just bought way too much.
Yep.
Because I guess fruit doesn't last that long as it should, which I thought I did right by getting like green bananas, letting them ripen over time and stuff like that. But no, so the fruit was starting to get to that point where it's like, okay, now you really gotta get this eaten. So I started making smoothies, and I started making like banana, mixed berry, spinach smoothies with flaxseed.
Delicious.
And they turned out amazing. And which I was really surprised because I've made smoothies before, but never with like spinach. So I was like, I don't know how much spinach to really add, and unless it's coming down to cooking meat and stuff, and actually having the proper temperature to make sure you're not like getting sick, I don't follow instructions or recipes really that well. So I'm just really just throwing things into a blender and seeing what happens.
Nice.
So I got fat-free milk. I got Greek yogurt. Threw about a handful of spinach in, about a couple of cups of frozen mixed berries, a banana, and 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. And it turned out great. And it was consistent with what I've been eating. And then obviously turkey spinach wraps and stuff like that.
Nice.
So definitely following what I need to in order to do this Mediterranean diet. But for some reason, the weight just doesn't seem to want to go anywhere but up. So I weighed myself this morning. I was at like 418.7, so I'm going to say 419. I'm just going to round up to the nearest whole. So I'm at 419 again. I don't know what it is. I know like I've been a little bit stressed this week. I'm just trying to like job hunt more and stuff like that because obviously we got the email about the relief on unemployment is ending next week and stuff. So it's like crap. So I'm gonna go back to base unemployment. So and money and bills have always been my biggest stress factor in life. So
yeah.
That's kind of like hit me again. So I assume that's gonna be a factor into it as well. I just nothing I wanted to do planned for today like I wanted or this week. I'm following the meals as I should. I'm not overeating. It's just not going anywhere. I just haven't been motivated to follow a proper sleep pattern. I haven't been. Yeah, I went to bed at like 3 this morning.
Woo!
Just because I couldn't fall asleep. So, and obviously we're recording this at about 9:45. So, I went to bed, woke up, got ready for this in the span of like the last 6.5 hours. So, yeah. So, and that's been the norm for me. Probably for the last like 4 days, especially over the weekend and stuff. So, wasn't a great week. I'm gonna blame it more on more like mental than I am like on the diet or anything because I don't think the diet's really causing any of this.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah. So I think it's just the fact that I don't think my body's working the way it should right now with the diet, and I am obviously eating a lot more carbs and stuff as far as oatmeal in the morning and eating those wraps and stuff for lunches and things like that. So I think the calorie intake is there. There's just no outgoing because I'm not really doing anything but sitting around and stuff. And I really got to get my head kind of straight from that. I know everything would be a lot better as soon as like maybe I get some job interviews coming in and stuff.
Right.
But until then, I just got to find my own way to kind of like get out of my own head and stuff. And I think the yoga does help with that. I actually did do yoga yesterday, like I did plan. So at least yoga planned out right. So that did happen. Yeah. So I'm not going for the walks like I should. I know I gotta do that. That was a plan that I know I said I was gonna do. So I definitely gotta do that. Get back into woodworking. There's a lot of projects that I want to do that I haven't gotten started. So I'm gonna get started on that today as well. So I think the yoga is going to kind of help me out and get through that and just kind of like slowly progress into next week and hopefully something gets better. I don't think I'll get down to 400 by the end of the month because now I'm looking at 19 pounds in the next week and a half or whatever it is. Yeah. So I doubt it's going to happen, but I know it doesn't have to get worse from here. So a decrease is better than an increase when it comes to weight loss. And just find my better motivation, find myself getting better mentally and stuff like that. I think it'll really help. So
nice. Glad to hear. Sorry to hear about the weight loss. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
Yeah, the not sleeping, I could see how that adds up.
Yeah. So it's my own fault because like I get to these moments where I can't get out of my own head. So
yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I fell off the wagon a little bit this week. I kept the diet for the most part okay. But my friend from college, we'll call him Danger. That's what we always called him at Purdue. But Danger was in this week. He's looking for housing because he's been planning to move to Chicago for a while now. And when he's around, we kind of fall into our old ways. And what that means is self-control is not necessarily top of the list. So we had for his birthday last Wednesday was when he came in, and we made pizzas for his birthday. And I don't think pizza is necessarily bad. I mean, it is a Mediterranean food, so I felt okay eating it, and it's homemade. My wife makes wonderful pizzas. And so we had a couple of pizzas, and then we also we split a Monster, which I did not realize would mess me up as much as it did. I've been all my sugar has been coming from natural sources for a month and a half now, a month and 3 weeks. And so I actually woke up the next day with a headache because of the sugar intake from that Monster, I think. And trying to process it, and it physically made me sick. And then the next day we ended up, I think at some point we got like, this is the worst thing I've done on any of our diets so far in terms of cheat whatever. My wife and I's anniversary was last week. It was Friday, and we went to kind of celebrate both Danger's birthday and then our anniversary. We went to Insomnia Cookies, and instead of ordering at this time, we walked there, and that makes all the difference. I mean, it's about a 1.5 mile walk there, so we did about a 3 mile walk total, which is pretty good. Awesome. Yeah. And we got some cookies and ice cream. Maddie and I split an ice cream sandwich, which is made with their deluxe salted caramel cookies, which are about that big, and they put like, the ice cream was caked on there about that thick, and it was the whole diameter of the cookie. So it was a good, if I'd eaten by myself, it was a good like 2,000 calorie cookie probably. I mean, just ridiculous. We split it, and it was delicious, and it was worth it. But once again, the next day I woke up and I was sick, just because it was way too much sugar all at once. And and I think with the exception of that day, I've managed to maintain my calories and keep them where they're supposed to be. So I haven't felt too bad about that. And I did, when I food, it was real food. We didn't do any fast food. We didn't do anything, like that. But yeah, it was a tough week, and I feel lucky that I'm still about the same. I'm about 214.9, which I think is exactly what I was at last week. So that's kind of what I expected, and I'm not upset about that. I think I'm at a point where I'm happy with the weight that I'm at. I just want to start kind of transforming the body to more muscle and less fat. So that was fine. One thing I did see that I'm really happy with is what do I want to say? I didn't exercise last week hardly at all either, other than walks. When Danger's around, he's really good about getting in his 10,000 steps a day. And so he made sure, hey, why don't we go for a walk? Okay, fine, let's do that.
Yeah, there you go.
We definitely hit the 10,000 steps pretty much every day that he was in, which is great. But what I like to see was because of the rest, I've been doing the push-ups and squats every other day for most of this. I basically took a week off from that, and I can't wait to get back into it. I'm feeling a little sore from the lack of exercise, weirdly enough. But the nice thing is, it gave my body some time to recover, and I feel like my muscles are bigger on both my legs and my arms. They're not, I'm not losing fat. They're not any more defined, but they do feel a little bigger, and that was nice to see. So, even if it's all in my head, I still feel pretty good about where I'm at, and I'm looking forward to kind of finish this strong, really get back on track this week. So,
yeah, and we got we got about 10 days left of the Mediterranean diet. So I mean, I'm hopeful it's gonna get better. I do believe it will. I always have a belief that things are temporary. So that's awesome, man. Definitely, those junk food moments are hard.
Yep.
I haven't junk food at all, just because it's just me. So the responsibility of buying stuff falls on me.
Yep.
So as long as I don't buy it, I don't have to worry about having it in the house.
Yep.
But that's awesome. I do enjoy this diet though. I mean, like I don't think I've ever made a lot of things that I have been making, like spinach wraps and stuff. I've never really made. I never put spinach in smoothies before.
Nice.
So I mean, a lot more hummus. So
very good.
Yeah, so I enjoy it. And I think this is a good choice for diet, especially a way to kind of wean off of keto. Kind of something different. So
yeah. Well, because it's all healthy carbs, so you're bringing it back in, and you're not going right back to sugar. It's just whole and spinach.
Yeah,
fruit.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what it's been for the last because I actually haven't had like a bulky like meat kind of meal, like like I've had shredded chicken in a wrap.
Nice.
I took those wraps and I made like a chicken quesadilla once. Just something quick and easy. Like, so I haven't actually had like full blown like meals and stuff. I tried, been also focusing on the heavier breakfast, lighter dinners. So I never actually had a sit down meal in probably a good couple weeks, or maybe a week and a half or so since the beginning of all this.
Nice.
There are some fish menus, fish recipes I do want to try before we're done with this. As far as like I got some tilapia and I got some salmon, and try some of those before this is all over and all that. So
nice.
Yeah, biggest thing is gonna be the working out. I gotta really get focused on, and obviously the woodworking in the shop I think is gonna really help me, and I really want to get back into that and make some of those. Yeah, which is gonna be cool because what's up?
I was just saying, and doing something creative like that's gonna help your mood. Give you some. So that'll be good.
Yeah, just keep my focus on something else. Still waiting for Ashley to get home. She hasn't made it back home yet. When she does, So when she does, she's gonna help me do the woodworking thing, which is gonna help me have company. Colin actually has an interest in learning how to do that stuff too, so he's gonna come over once a week and work with me too. So it'll be nice to kind of like hang out with people and stuff again. So, not that I don't enjoy our time together.
Oh yeah,
it's different. The camera, so
yeah, it's completely different to be in person.
Yeah, so getting that actual interaction with people, I think is going to help out and get my mindset onto something completely different. Which I mean, granted, bills and income is always going to be there, but it could be on the back burner in my mind, at least for 3 hours out of the day while I'm doing something else. So
yeah, nice.
But no, as long as I can focus on sticking to the yoga plans, sticking to those 30-day workout plans, and getting back on track as far as being active and actually finding ways to go to bed early enough and enjoying like a nice long sleep instead of 5 hours or whatever the hell
Yeah.
it was last night.
Actually,
So
help with hopefully it'll help tire you out.
see, it's never worked for me. Like I used to go to the gym and work out at night and everything. It always made me more energized and stuff.
Oh yeah, not at night. You do it during the day, and then by the time it gets to be night, you're tired.
God, last time I did that, I think I was dozing off at noon.
See, it works. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yikes.
No, yeah, no. I think it was another good week for you, actually. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, this is probably the worst week out of the challenge, but I'm hoping to keep it that way and make it next week better. So
Perfect. Nice. Good
yeah.
deal. Any final thoughts?
No, I'm good, man.
Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing this. Thank you, listeners and watchers, for joining us. And check us out on our regular show, This Freakin Show. We're out weekly, usually I don't know, middle of the week. Is that about right? Somewhere between Tuesday Wednesdays. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Wednesdays. Yeah, but Wednesday's the best time. Thursdays if it's too late, but yeah, Wednesdays.
Yeah, check us out. Follow us on Facebook at This Freakin Show. Head on over to Our Freakin Journey if you want to follow us along in our fitness journey. It's a Facebook group you can join. You can voice your own fitness journey there. Share your own videos, share your own discussions and pictures of things. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm Cartoon Joe.
I'm Travis. Oh wait, I do have one more thing.
Oh yeah, go for it.
To those of you listening to these and watching these vlogs and going through the journeys with us and listening to how we're doing things, I know a lot of you guys think that doing these diets for only 30 days isn't enough to really get the experience of the diet. It's not true. 30 days is enough to get an experience out of a diet. And we do plan on doing it every single month. So I think we have an idea for what that we want to do next month. But beyond that, it's kind of just like a toss up on what we think we should do. So if you guys listening have a recommendation or anything on a diet that you think we should try in the future, comment below and let us know. Hey, try this diet, or you should do this diet, or something like that, because that would definitely help us out in trying to research what the next one should be. So yeah, it gives you guys the opportunity to interact with us more. So make sure you subscribe to our page. Towards the end of the video, there'll be a little subscription button right over here.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like until the end, but yeah, no, definitely subscribe to the Freaknet Studios YouTube page and check out our vlogs are getting released, and obviously a lot more things that are coming out here in the future. I know Cartoon Joe and I are gonna look at doing on our break in between diet challenges. We're gonna be ranking Portillo's foods. So
nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, which is like literally 10 days away. So it's coming. So, but no, that's all I had. Just any recommendations from our listeners on diets, and just make sure you subscribe to our studio page here. So
perfect. Cool. Bye.